born to be free, guys. That's Bitcoin. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. And for the newcomers, my name is 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘, and yes, I am the guy that with his family, 3 daughters and a wife, sold literally everything they owned 5 years ago, went all into Bitcoin and started traveling the world. Now coming to you from Playa del Carmen in Mexico. Yes, I will be making some mistakes. I'm a Dutchie, not native English speaking. It's sterilely busy, but in a good way. Talking today about Bitcoin, blockchain and life. I have this new 4-hour chart that I drew this morning that I want to share with you, that you can see what my next target is in Bitcoin. Also some other charts that are supporting that. Then we are going to take a look at the BAM indicator, the profits we make yesterday with trading. We are going to take at the news, a short look at the news, and maybe end it again with the family stuff and talking about my mindset of life, because yesterday a lot of people loved the last part of the video where I talked about how we created this mindset and how we live this life as a family, coming from a rooftop terrace in Playa del Carmen, Tulum. Beautiful place. Let's jump into the charts, guys. The first chart, the 4-hour chart that will show you the direct this morning, guys. This is a really cool chart. I'm going to do it like this. This is, in my opinion, the way we are moving at the moment. At the moment, we had this ABC correction, and it's the Elliott waves, and now we formed the 1, 2, 3. Now we are forming the 4th wave, and now we are going into the 5th wave. The target of this 5th wave, guys, in my opinion, is around $77,000, somewhere near that area. It depends on which chart you draw these channels and these lines. This is on the Bybit chart. If you draw this on the BitMEX chart or on the Bitfinex chart, you will get a little bit different number, but still I think 70k, a little bit above 70k should be our target. And like you can see, yes, we are forming this wedge triangle where we need to break out. So this bottom line has been supported every time. Higher low, higher low. Oh wait, I will do it like this. Higher low, creating a higher low, higher high, higher high. Where is this next higher high going to be? In my opinion, you can also have the subwaves counted, but in my opinion, this new target should be somewhere in the top of this channel that we have been moving in. If we take a look at the BAM indicator, we can see that one over here. You can see here on the left in the screen BAM. If we take a look at the BAM indicator, we can see we are acting now around the 38 level. The 38 level, you can see that on the right of the screen, the white number, that's a 38 level. That's the level of this white line. Every time when this blue line is crossing the bottom red line and then the white line, we will see a bullish flag appear, a long flag appear on the charts if you bought the BAM indicator. This is a sign that we are going to go long. This line on 38 is a very low number. Be aware, the last time we were at the same level of 38 here, this level, wow, this level was here, and from that moment we touched the bottom of that channel, and then from that moment we went up to the high point of the white line here, and that high point was around 72. The price jump we made because of this was, let's see, we go back here. Here the price was 44,000, and we went to the high of 61,000. That was a $18,000 increase in value of price of Bitcoin, because we moved from the level of this white line of 38 to the level of 7. we are again at that 38 level. If we would grow with this white line back to that 72 level, then it would be easy reachable for us to go from 55k, the level we are now at the moment, to that level that we showed you above, 77k. That's only a 20k jump. So that 20k jump, we already did it the last time when we moved from here to there. So now we are down here again. If you're moving up again, this is reachable. So the BAM indicator is telling me the same. The same I can see here. Margin call 2. We are seeing the yellow, which means bearish, but the yellow starts to decline. You can see the turn over there starting again. If the yellow starts to decline and becomes green again, this green candle that is now forming on the top of the chart will be a bigger green candle. The TikTok is at the moment still bearish as well. I'm just trying to, you can see we are still bearish, but you can see in the TikTok as well, the last time we were that bearish and in the bottom, we are reversing, and then we get a bull sign, and then we can go long again. Sorry that the charts are so small. I'm doing this all on my iPhone. Maybe I should be doing this on the laptop next time, but I like to be outside when I record these videos. So this is the bigger picture I am looking at, and with this bigger picture in my mind, I do the short-term trades on Bitcoin, and that is what I'm going to show you now. Let's jump into this chart. This one is first also important. This one is showing me the Bitcoin supply is moving off exchanges. We can see a lot of Bitcoins moving from the exchanges to hardware wallets. I think it was the largest daily drop in the last 6 weeks. And on the other hand, we can see Tether going into the exchanges, so probably they will be buying the Bitcoins. The BAM indicator, that is the chart that I want to show you. This is what we did yesterday. We traded $500, 1% of the Bitcoin price, a leverage of 10, and we created out of the $500 $866 US. Yes, we only did 2 trades. The short in the morning, 6.3% with a leverage almost 60%, and here 0.6% with a leverage of 6%. So that's converting $500 into $866 US. You can see the short over there. That was a very clear short. We saw a short flag. Then the red candle was closing down below the yellow stepping line. At the same time, the BAM indicator was crossing downwards on the white line. That's the blue line crossing downwards on the white line. At the same time, we saw the green decreasing and even some yellow appearing. That is the sign. That's a triple confirmation. You need to take that short. Then a little bit later in the afternoon, there was a long flag appearing. You saw the long flag over there. We saw the candle close above the yellow stepping line. Even though we went down for some time, we went up again. So that would still be a profitable trade, but only like 0.6% with a leverage 6%. But also there, the candle was closing above the yellow stepping line. The BAM indicator, the blue line was crossing the white line. And yes, the blue was disappearing. There was a green dot appearing on the red line. And yes, we saw green appearing above that dot. So that means all these indicators told me take the long. So this is how we traded the profits with the BAM indicator. Some other charts that are really important at the moment. This chart, nobody will understand anything about this chart. I will try to explain it. It's Friday, the 26th of March. We will have a lot of options expire. I think it's like $6.1 billion in options. Every time when these quarterly options expire, we see a huge move in Bitcoin. The last 2 times we saw those quarterly options expire, we saw a run of respectively 88% in September and 150% after December. So now the 26th of March, again these options will expire, 6.1 billion. Will we repeat history? The 25th of September, they expired, we saw an 88% increase of the price. The 25th of December, they expired, we saw a 150 increase of the price. Now the 26th of March, the first quarter, it's going to expire. Will we again see this huge increase in price? Maybe just the average of like 150 and 90 is 240. Maybe you will only see a 120% increase. All possible. Very important. Here, another one. This is like a one-day chart. On this one-day chart, you can see exactly, what we are doing. We are moving inside this pennant, and we can go to the upper line, or we can go to the bottom line. I think the numbers are a little bit more clear on this one. These are the levels of support: the EMA 50, the EMA 100, the EMA 200. I don't think we will go below the EMA 100 at the moment. The 200 is around 52k. It's all possible. You have two options: go up to 76 now in the short term, or go down. These are all charts that I look in the daily. Very important news, guys. This is one of the best news for me today. The family token is one of the top gainers on CoinGecko. We are back. We are back. We are back at $0.41. We fell down to 9 cents because of the hack of Tryroll. Tryroll handled everything perfectly, and they added back the volume and the liquidity, and we are back at 40 cents. Thank you, Tryroll for that. I'm going to come back to that later, guys, in the video. The Bitcoin monthly returns. We can see that March is in history has been a red month, a negative month. I already made this video a month ago. They said, oh, next month could be. And like you can see, the only month that was positive green was 2013, the bull run, 170% plus. But 2017, the bull run, we had a -12. So now 2021, we can still have a red month or a green month. But the upper hand of the March months in those years was negative. Let's see what will happen. This is about the family token pair. You can see the dollars, $42 back, and we are back at the 334,000 liquidity. Yes, beautifully, the family is back, and that is bam no for video DD, and that is very beautiful. Yes, I sat down, because if I want to talk to you in a quiet, lazy, easy way, I need to sit down. But the family token is back to 40 cents. I want to congratulate everybody that bought the dip at 9 cents. You made like a 500% return. Congratulations with that. I want to thank all the family members out there that they didn't sell the family tokens at that dip, that you still kept believing in me, that you still kept believing in the huge vision of the Bitcoin family, and that you still kept believing in Tryroll solving all these issues. They did in a perfect way. Thank you, the whole Tryroll team, for solving and being calm and making this happen again, and making the Bitcoin family back to the level, taking it back to the level where we were before. That was all the charts. Now let's jump quickly into the news part. I have some short news that I need to tell you as well, because the news makes a whole package that you wake up in the morning and you see the charts, you read the news, and that is when you start to trade. Let's jump into the news part, this part. Bam! The first news, guys, this. They're going to auction the first ever NFTs. This is so cool. It's going to be done by time. Is God dead? Is truth dead? Is fiat dead? These will be auctioned. I want to see how large the sales will be. I think this NFT world is going crazy, and let's see what will happen. I think this is going to be a huge price that people are going to pay for this. But let's see. That's very positive news. 2.99 million was also paid for the first ever tweet of Jack Dorsey. This is all about NFTs. There's millions of dollars now being paid for NFTs. So this one, 2.9 million, how much do you think that Time is going to auction their NFTs? This is huge news. Telecom operator, this is negative news. Sky Global charged for laundering millions using cryptocurrencies. Yes, you can use cryptocurrencies to launder money, but like only 1% of the cryptocurrency is used for that. The rest is used in a positive way. Just compare it to fiat, how much fiat is used for money laundering and all that stuff. That's like maybe even 30% of the fiat, I think. So don't be concerned about Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies being used for money laundering, because it has always been done by dollars and euros as well. Tether managed to print 20 billion this quarter. This is insane. They have now a market cap of 40 billion, making it the fourth largest cryptocurrency under Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB. This is huge. US dollar Tether is growing tremendously, and yes, of course, this is needed, because when Bitcoin grows, when more people buy Bitcoin or exchange Bitcoin to a stable coin, they will often use US dollar Tether. Really positive news. Here, another cool news. I need to click OK here so you don't have that one. Sorry, here, Bitcoin mining. They are going to be listed on the Nasdaq. Yes, this is what is happening now with crypto companies. They are being listed on official, Nasdaqs and all that stuff. So yes, it is being integrated into the normal financial systems. It is not considered as multi-level marketing again. It's not considered as a scam. It's considered as official companies that now can be listed on the Nasdaq, for example. Huge news, of course. Not for decentralization, but yes, news for Bitcoin mass adoption. No, Bitcoin is no longer dead. No, Bitcoin has indeed already been giving up for that at least 400 times, but the reality is that it's more alive than ever. That is what the Deutsche Bank says now. So yeah, also the Deutsche Bank declared Bitcoin for dead almost 200 times, but now they need to agree, it is not dead. It is probably going to be the 21st century of gold, and that is why we are going to offer all that stuff as a custodial service, as a bank now in Bitcoin. Man, they are going to kiss your asses. They are going to try to buy your Bitcoins in any kind of way, in every kind of way. So make sure you hodl your Bitcoins till Bitcoin goes over 1 million or something, and then maybe think about selling it to one of these banks. This is not some good news. They say they could go lower than 53k. I just showed you the charts. I don't believe it. I believe that we bounce and that we go up. But that's my opinion. The US miner block cap plans to have a 40,000 ASICs operational by Q4. That is the last news that I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to do that again on screen like this. Bam, with my face in screen, because I think that the whole mining war still needs to get started. Do you understand how big this war will be? Do you know that every country in the world wants to become the biggest miner? The United States wants to be the biggest miner. Europe wants to be the biggest miner. China wants to be the biggest miner. Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, Venezuela, all countries want to be the biggest miner. Why would they want to be the biggest miner? Because Bitcoin will be the 21st century of gold, and every country wants to be involved in this new monetary system that is going to be backed up by the 21st century of gold. And this is why the United States and all these US-based companies are now upgrading and adding miners, because then they have like 1% of the total Bitcoin mining capacity of the world. China still is the biggest, but we need to start somewhere, and all these countries will add miners and even give permission to their power plants, like they are doing in Iraq, like they are doing in Pakistan. We have seen the news even published by Reuters. Pakistan is incentivizing their power plants to mine bitcoins, which means all countries in the world will slowly move towards mining bitcoins with their power plants, which will create a mining war. And that is how important Bitcoin is already considered for the future monetary system, because else these countries will not even think about having their power plants mine Bitcoin. It's going to be bigger than we can imagine. It's going to be bigger than we even can think of at the moment. We are thinking in 100k, 200k Bitcoin prices. I think we slowly need to start thinking about $1 million Bitcoin prices, maybe even $5 million Bitcoin prices in the far future, when we evolve as humanity and when we start to work and live together with the evolution of this technology, of the monetary system, and we are creating a revolution of this monetary system because we are taking the power back to the people. And that is exactly what you need to do. If you minimize your monthly fixed cost by selling your house, by selling all the stuff, all that baggage on your back, if you sell that stuff, you can step out of the traditional monetary system and become more easily part of this new monetary system that we are building on the blockchain with artificial intelligence in a decentralized way, where you don't need to own a house anymore, you don't need to own a car anymore, you don't need to own all that shit anymore, because it will be provided to you as own entities, probably built on a blockchain project, and you can just use them whenever you want, wherever you want, and how often you want, wherever in the world. That is how a decentralized future will look. You will be walking out of a house that you paid with your bitcoins for the time you spent in that house. You don't own the house. You will be walking onto the street. There will be a self-drivable car that has a Bitcoin wallet. You step into the car, you tell the car, drive me to that place, the car will drive you to that place, you will pay with your wallet, the car will repair itself with that wallet. If it needs to be repaired, it will drive to a garage and will repair itself. It will be repaired by artificial intelligence robots that will fix the car. It will be an own entity on the blockchain. All that is going to happen in the future. We don't need to own that shit anymore. We can just use the lending economy, all that decentralized solutions that we are building as a community. We will be using that. Our kids will be using it. Why we as a family are leading by example for our kids. You don't need to have the house anymore. You can use it. We will have universal basic incomes, all that stuff coming in. The world is changing very quick. And if you want to know more about this, or more discuss about this, or want to become part of this huge Bitcoin family that we are building, then please go to the links down below this video. Click on the links and go to the Discord server. You will be there surrounded with 3,000 family members that are talking about Bitcoin, blockchain and life every day. Even if you guys want to know the first steps in trading, we will help you. If you want to have the first steps in changing life, we will help you. All that stuff is happening at the Bitcoin family Discord server. Make sure you sign up. If you want to trade the BAM indicator and all the other stuff, if you want to start trading, please use our referral links down below this video. The Bybit link will give you a $90 bonus. The 𝗙𝗥𝗘 link a $300 bonus. The Prime XBT link a 50% deposit bonus. All these links, when you use them and start to trade with our links, we make some fees. Those fees go into a fund. That funds are going to be used to help poor people all over the world. That is what the Bitcoin family is about, and that is exactly what the new website, thebitcoinfamily.com, will soon be showing you guys. That was everything for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and please leave a comment, as I love to respond to your comments. Always remember to zoom out in Bitcoin and to zoom in at life. Try to enjoy every single minute of the day, as that should be exactly what life is about. Thanks for watching. My throat is a little bit dry now from the talking too much again, and hopefully see you tomorrow again. We are going to go on a day trip today with the family. Probably I can add those videos to tomorrow's videos, so make sure you watch this one and tomorrow one as well, and all the other ones we promote on YouTube, of course, as well. Thanks for watching. I wish you an amazing day, and hopefully see you tomorrow again. Bye.